Hi, Sally. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm good.
That's good. I'm glad you came back again. I'm glad that you're here to help me work on some stuff. We are kind of building off of our last session together, where I asked you a lot of questions, and I still appreciate you working on that with me. What I want to do with this session is I want to work with you on kind of seeing where we want to go off of everything we talked about last week. I know you brought up that you really want to get a job so that you can move out of here. You've been living with your grandma and having some conflict with you and your grandma and your sister. Um, and so going forward, I just kind of want to see where you want to go first, what you'd like to work on first, and where you'd like to go from there.
Um, I'm kind of torn because I know I need my GED probably to get a job and it to go to. And um, but yeah, money is a really big factor right now because I need a car to be able to get around to places and quit relying on my grandma because she doesn't always let me use her car. And so I feel like I need money to get a vehicle and also to get my own place. So yeah, I think working on a job would be the best thing to do.
Okay, okay, and we could definitely look at working on your GED in the future, or even as kind of incorporating it into the school if you'd like to. Um, but our number one goal is trying to find you a job. Okay. So what sort of steps do you think you need to take in order to find a job?
Um, Apply. Yeah, I need to find out who's hiring and because I'm not really sure who's hiring right now and I I want to, I know I didn't graduate high school, so I know I may not make the most money, but um, I'd like to be able to make a decent amount of money.
Okay.
If I could more than minimum wage, that'd be nice, but I don't know.
Okay. So to start off, we definitely need to find out what jobs are available in your area, it seems like. Um, do you have like access to internet at all, or have you gone store to store or?
Um, I only have access to internet with my sister's home because when her girlfriend leaves, she takes the router with her.
Okay.
So I only have access to internet sometimes. Um,
Okay.
so sometimes I can, but sometimes I don't.
Okay. And do you have a community library in the area that you could go to?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really ever go there, but yeah, there is one.
Okay. So we can so you want to start with just finding some places possibly that are hiring in the area that way?
Yeah, that'd probably be a good place to start.
Okay. So I know you said you have limited access at home, but possibly at the library you have internet access that you could use.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, is how often do you spend looking for a job now?
Um, I don't really. I mean, if I'm out and about, like I'll pay attention to it. They have a um help wanted or they're hiring sign, but I haven't really been going out actively doing anything.
Okay. And when you see those signs, do you take applications there? Do you ask about it?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay. Um, so how about we work on maybe next time you see one of those signs, you go ahead and grab an application from them? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. And I know you said during our previous session before that you had some trouble filling out applications and you were wanting some help with that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay.
I just I've done it a couple times, but I really want a job really bad. So if I could make it look as good as possible, then I would really appreciate that.
Okay. What do you think is a good number of job applications that you think you could get in a week?
Oh, probably like 4 or 5.
4 or 5? Okay. So you think by next session you could bring in 4 or 5 applications that we could work on together?
Yeah. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. I think that's a great first step for us to be able to take and having something to work on. And then on my part, when you get in, then I'll definitely make sure that I'll try and get some materials to help us find what is good to put on an application, and we can help work on that during the next session.
Okay.
Okay. As far as GED programs, have you looked into any?
Yeah. There's one close by, but it just ended. So I didn't really have enough time to get started on it. It just ended at the end of November. So I don't know when the next one starts or anything.
Okay. And is there anything in particular you're looking at for a GED program? Do you need it to be able to be at nights or during days or?
Um, since I'm not working right now, it could kind of be any time.
Okay. But if you do get a job, then you probably want to be able to have it work with your work schedule.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, if you would like me to, I can look into some other GED programs in the area that you might be able to go to, and maybe I can bring you a list of the programs available in the area, so that way it gives you some more options. So that way, if right away we don't find a job for you, at least we have something to work towards. Does that sound like a good plan?
I think that would be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What other things do you think you need to be successful in finding a job?
Um, I've never been good with my money. Like, I don't save it. If I get paid, I tend to blow it within a few days. So in order to buy a car and work towards moving out, I got to save some up. So I just need some help with figuring out how to save or how much to save, so that way getting those things is actually going to happen in, I don't know, a reasonable amount of time, and I'm not living here for another 5 years or something.
Yeah, so finding like a financial planning class or something would be good for you. Just learning how to
Yeah.
handle money. Okay. I definitely know there's some programs in the area that can do that. I also know of a couple um, online programs. So if you would like, then maybe we can look into ways that maybe you could go to the library if your sister's not home or whatnot, and you can look through those classes and maybe through a couple of them. Would you like me to provide you with a list of those options?
Yeah, that would be good.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So on top of you setting aside time to bring in job applications that you're interested in, would you like to, after I bring you those programs, maybe say spend an hour at the library and once a week and just kind of go through some of those financial classes?
So the financial classes would be online. Is that right?
I have some that aren't online, but I have some that are online as well. So I can
Okay.
provide you
I
with all
think
those.
I might doing it like in person.
Okay. I can bring that list as well, and we can find one for you.
Okay.
Okay. Um, I think we have a solid plan going forward. Our number one goal is trying to find you a job. So you're going to bring me 4 or 5 applications, and I'm going to bring you some resources as well as help you in our next session kind of go over what things to look for in those. And then I'm also going to give you a resource for the financial classes. And our final one was, oh, I don't remember what it was now.
Financial planning.
The financial planning classes. Oh, and I was going to bring you a list of GED classes as well. So I think if we can go over there and if you can bring me a list of what things you need, maybe set up 2 things that you need for your GED class in terms of locations and things, and 2 things for your financial planning class that you want to take. And we'll kind of go from there, so that way you have some things to work on before you get your job that are going to help you once you do get your job. Does that sound like a good plan going forward?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll go ahead and jot these things down for you, so that way it'll be easier when you go home to kind of know what you need to work on and what I'm going to work on. And then our next session, we'll go from there. I really look forward to working on those things with you.
All right. That sounds good. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. I look forward to seeing you next week.
Okay. Bye.